Gosh, I sure haven't been here in a while.
Oh, great! You are here to tattoo a dick on my forehead!
No, Alessio.
Oh, what the hell are you used by a real name?
We're moving on. Things are better between us.
They will be when my skin heals from the plastic surgery.
Yeah, how's that feeling?
It fucking hurts! And I will not be able to drive F1 anymore!
Well, that's good, because I'm headed to F1 24.
Enjoy the bullshit handling!
I have a question, because we do have some unfinished business.
Are you thinking what I think you're thinking of?
That sentence confused the hell out of me.
NASCAR!
450 likes to get Alessio Dom DeLuise Delana back in NASCAR.
Please! I need this job to pay my plastic surgeon!
Yes, my friends, the time has come for the finale to our epic saga. The F122 Formula NASCAR My Team Series. The last episode. Unless F124 sucks ass, then I'll come back, gladly. All good things must come to an end, and my lord, this season, it's been a good one. It's going to conclude with an epic points battle down to the wire at Abu Dhabi. We lead the point standings by 7 over Chuck Norris, by 8 over Gasly, by 8 over Magneto, by 9 over Eclair. Also in this championship hunt is Ricky Ricardo, who's out of the top spot by 11. Everyone from Carlos Sainz on down has been mathematically eliminated from contending for this championship today. On the constructors side of things, it's not nearly as close. McLaren has a hefty points lead over Ferrari and Mrucz Motorsport. 28 points separates us. You can make up a maximum of 44 points in a single Grand Prix over another manufacturer. So it's possible from AlphaTauri on down, all mathematically eliminated. Here are our season results up to this point through 9 races. We've been up and down, to say the least. Our teammate Joe Mama started off the year strong. The second half has not been his friend. Quick peeps at everybody else's results up to this point. Switzerland. Honestly, the last month hasn't been that bad. If I ever were to come back to the series, this is something we're going to have to handle right now. A horde of parts need to be modified for the upcoming regulation changes. That's all I can do. Still 11 parts at risk in chassis. Still... No, okay. 7 parts at risk in powertrain, and then another one over here in durability, whatever. If we come back for another season, this could be a problem. Not enough money to do a damn thing in here. But hey, we got the Spec 3 durability department. Advanced time for the final time in F122 Formula NASCAR My Team. I figured we'd get at least one more. Sadly, we did not make any profit off the hoodies and jackets. We were only selling hoodies and jackets. That's the problem. I wanted butt plugs. Why are you gonna ask for my opinion if you're not even gonna follow through with it? Consultant or expenses? Opportunity coming up to book some time with ex-driver Lucas Weber on a consultancy basis. If it'll make Joe Mama better and it'll have him have a better run today, fuck it! Shall we continue, please? Can we get to our Grand Prix? I've got a lot of pressure mounting. I gotta have my focus on the race. None of this other bullshit! We know how tight the points are. We know what's on the line here. I just would like to take a moment to say thank you to every single one of you that have supported this series through the last couple of years. We've been at F122 Formula NASCAR My Team for 2 years now. And the reason why it's seen so many episodes is because so many of you have come back to support it every episode. I love you guys. I thank you very much for it. I have had a great time. And if this really is the last episode of F122 Formula NASCAR, then I sure as hell better go out on top. Abu Dhabi Championship, win the race. There's nothing else anybody can do about it. Let's see if we can pull it off. Let's get this video started. Let's go!
If this is really the last episode of this series, I would like to say one thing. This of shit has been a miserable for me. Fuck you, Michael.
So here we are, ready to go racing for one final time this year. Another season of victories, controversies and rivalries lies in our wake. And just one challenge remains, here in the United Arab Emirates on a circuit that made its spectacular debut back in 2009. Welcome to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We have 16 corners here at Yas Marina Circuit, 7 to the right and 9 to the left. It's a total lap distance of 3.28 miles, 2 long straights and overtaking opportunities throughout the lap. We expect average speeds of around 123 miles per hour. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Guan Yu Zhou lines up on pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Ricciardo, Sainz, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Tsunoda, Bottas, Schwartzman, Magnussen, and Sebastian Vettel, Stroll, Alessio De Lada, Mick Schumacher, and Albon, Verstappen, Leclerc, Nicholas Latifi, and Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Ocon, Norris, and Sparkles. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Since when the hell does it get cloudy in Abu Dhabi? You got Joe Mama on the pole? He's kind of auditioning for a ride. Because if I don't come back, well, who the hell's he gonna drive for? Slaps it up on the top spot. I guess that time with Lucas Weber actually paid off a little bit. We're in the finale at Abu Dhabi in F122 Formula NASCAR. We're underway and yeah, I only got one more of those warnings. I may actually be recording this from Abu Dhabi. It is hotter than a witch's titty in here. We haven't raced here in quite a long time. Damn, come on. Come on, it's time to go. And the last time I remember running here, I sent it off into that last corner that we went through. And we launched someone up to the heavens. What the fuck? I see people cutting this corner. It looked like they were cutting the corner and shit. That shouldn't be allowed. So we have had some wild shits take place at races here before. What will we see today? I gotta shut my fucking yapper! Come on, we can get, okay, yeah, safety car. So, last week at Mexico, we did not have a safety car. First time this year, I'm pretty sure, where we did not see a safety car. I should have thrown it down the pit, shouldn't I? Safety car's holding a few people up. Since a few cars had already gone past the start-finish line, that means we gotta go around again. Just realized Gassie's out back with me, 17th, 16th. First and third in the standings. Where's Chuck Norris at? I see we got a McLaren behind us. Is anyone taking the pits? They haven't made any mention to me over the radio. Oh, make a pit stop. Everybody's been collected. Everyone's back together, except maybe like Queen Latifah in the back, just catching up. That looked like a pretty exciting, interesting first lap up there in the front. They were sticking it very many wide. Wow, this is a short safety car. They want us to go back running. They want us to beat King Louie for this championship, if you know what I'm saying. Vegetable, I think you do. Gassie, Eclair, and I, we're all back here. Magneto isn't in the points yet. So that's 4 of us. Chuck Norris, maybe up near the lead, and then you got a McLaren behind us, so Ricky Ricardo. So I would say 5 of the 6 championship contenders aren't even in the points. I'm just gonna take my time. I'm not gonna put myself in any sort of scary, sketchy scenarios. Pick them off one at a time. Don't go bonsaiing off in any sort of corners. Just be conservative. Keep myself in the race. Vegetable A, oh, hello. Was that, wait, that's Chuck Norris, so it's Ricky Ricardo up front, battling for the lead. I don't like pushing Chuck Norris anywhere. I don't want to work with you. But of course, you're the only one I've been able to push clear of everybody else, so I got no much of a choice. What are we doing, pitting? But I think, buddy, but why did that slow down everybody? If the fucking Ferrari Eclair wanted to make a pit stop, why did it check everybody else up? Oh, shit. Wait, do we got a problem? We got No, fuck that shit. Get that off of my screen. All I wanted to do was check and see why our engine is looking that way. We have all fresh-ish parts. There shouldn't be any sort of problem with any of them. They shouldn't be blowing up. This is a lot of cars wide. There we go. All right, I finally got over to it. Our ICE. It's not looking great. It should be okay. We should be able to make it the rest of the way. I'll put some time down on vegetable, on gassy. How you doing, Dom? They're too busy racing back there, so we've driven off a little bit. But if there's any sort of bottleneck going on here up in front of me, they'll be back. And that is what I would call a bottleneck. How many wide? 5? Going off into this corner? Yeah, good fucking luck with that one. That's gonna bring all those guys right back in. And you know what all this racing? How you doing? I'm looking for the lead. I got locked up. I think it was Botox. Botox and I got hung up on each other. We didn't lose any. He didn't lose the draft either. We're both okay. Eclair doing what he did, making that early pit stop. Now he's free to put up laps all on his own. Put up decent. Lap time. He might actually stand to gain quite a lot of track position by pitting early like he did. Fuck you. I put a tire off by a fucking millimeter Peter, and you're gonna give me a fucking warning. So now if I do that again, I'm getting a time penalty. Magnetos? If Magneto is able to put his tires down way out there, I shouldn't be getting penalized for shit. Or I shouldn't be getting no warnings. Fuck. It's okay. Controller battery died. We'll get some new batteries. We'll get power put back to the car. And, yeah, and then we'll get back to contending for this lead. Yeah, we lost a bit. It's okay. Look at the slipstream. Look at me go with the Formula NASCAR. We're right back into it. How you doing, Switzerland? Dom DeLuise is battling for the friggin' lead. Throwing it down pit road, Dom. Get the fuck out of my way, you. It's gonna stay out. He's gonna do some leading. Good for him, man. Well, we're back at it. We've made our last pit stop of the year. I have no idea who is a part of our strategy. Not so much a part of our strategy, but who has made pit stops already. Who are we racing against? And who has still stayed out? My guess is Dom and that McLaren and Red Bulls, they have to still pit. Really should have done a better job at remembering. That was close! How many points down everybody was? Okay, the rest of them made their pit stops. So now everybody has made pit stops. Really should have tried harder at memorizing that. So I could figure, okay, what position do I need to be in order to win this championship? Exactly what I said before. By that Ferrari pitting early, Eclair, he was able to avoid all the riffraff and has put himself in the lead. The fuck, we got a caution? Someone blowing up back there? No, they just had a gaggle. They just all got so super coagulated, they put out the yellow, but we're fine. Okay, so if Eclair wins the race, there's still plenty of time left, but if he does, second place for me should guarantee a championship. As long as I get second place, I don't think there's anything anyone could do. Wait a minute. Why? Why? What the fuck? Eclair made another pit stop. He's all the way out back. He's done. That might have just secured it. It might be over. Unless we get another safety car that bunches things. We got enough of a lead? None of these top three or any of the guys I'm battling a championship for. Why the fuck would they pit Eclair? Why would he make 2 pit stops? It doesn't make any sense. He's rebounding a little bit. And when I say that, I mean he's just gaining on the big old chunk of cars that's all. On what fucking planet, on what earth would I have spun the direction I did? That's exactly what the hell everybody else wanted to see, not what I wanted to see. I was sitting pretty where I was. We're still okay because the top 4, oh my God, here they all come. The top 4 are not championship rivals. I just need to finish somewhere. I need to take 5th. Can't be having Chuck Norris. If he were to finish right dead ahead in front of me, then we'll be all right. But I can't. What the fuck are you doing, man? What the fuck is... Why are all the Mrucz Motorsport cars fucking getting sideways? We could be in some trouble here. Chuck Norris is currently rolling around in 5th position. That would give him... Let me try to figure this out real quick. That would give him 10 points. And he's what, down by 7? I think I remember he was 2nd in points. So if he were to score 10, I need to finish at least in 8th in order to beat him. But that's only if Buddy stays at 5th. Still, you're coming to 3 to go. And he's got Joe Mama, he's got a Mercedes. They could still run him down. Hell, we could still run him down. You can make up a lot of time just by bump drafting here, it seems. I'm gonna use his freaking teammate against him. I'm just gonna keep pushing the crap out of Ricky Ricardo. Use him to run down 6th and 7th. Just like that, we're back. We've run down 6th and 7th, but we've got a lot of people right here along with us. Chuck's at 5th now, but is that shit gonna last? It will if we keep being each other's freaking doors off. I'm assuming the caution is for me, right?
Okay,
it's not because anybody else was blown up. No, someone blew it. Little Mermaid is out. I don't know why I felt the need to yell that at you. It's not like he was battling for this championship, but Buddy was at one point a champion of this Formula NASCAR series. We bid adieu to you, Little Mermaid. Big loose. Oh man, I got stupid loose and I can't go out there. I'm gonna get a time penalty. If I put them tires off the track surface, we might have further problem. Chuck Norris has run down Dom DeLuise for 4th spot. That would give him 12 points. Meaning I'm gonna have to finish 7th. I think that means I would need a 7th. Holy shit. Holy shit. And Joe Mama, you know what, Joe Mama? What if you pulled over and let me have that position, man? You might have to slow down in order for Mrucz Motorsport to take this shit. The white flag, final lap, has been taken by Curious George. It doesn't look like anyone is going to challenge him for this win. Ricky Ricardo, look for him to do some dirty shenanigans on the final lap to help Chuck Norris out. Joe Mama has caught Chuck Norris and Dom DeLuise. All these fucking... I told you. It's not over. It's not over. I am going to drive the fucking shit out of this. Look at how wide they are. Look at how many cars wide they are. They're slowing themselves down. As long as I can get a draft. Shit, it's not over. We got the draft here. There is a 7th. There's a 7th right there. If I take 7th, they're fried freaking wide. I knew it. I knew Ricky Ricardo was gonna do some shit. I need that 7th. I don't know what's going on with Chuck Norris. I have no points at the moment. Get these fuckers out of the way. Get that fucker out of the way. I knew he was gonna do something. Gassy. No! We got our 7th! Isn't it enough? For the championship! Can we take it? We're shaking.
Yes! Yes!
What? Yes! I think. I mean, there's no reason why we would be shouting like this if we didn't win the fucking championship, right? Right? We're fucking champions again! Oh my God.
There can only be one champion, however, and here they are now, our new Formula One World Drivers Champion.
That's
Victory
unbelievable.
Them, but bittersweet emotions, I'm sure.
I'm lightheaded. I am lightheaded as a motherfucker because that was just like too much. Too much to for my brain to process. Curious George, man.
Making many of your own.
If he would have been in the championship hunt, There would have been anything we could have done. We got Mickey Mouse? Mickey Mouse and Carlos Sings. All right, well, 2 of those 3 are normal. This is truly wild. 2 of my people, Dom DeLuise, Joe Mama, shuffled Chuck Norris out of the way there right at the end, moved him down to 6th. If he would have finished 4th, we still would have won. We still would have won, but it's just the fact that these 2 did their part to help me. Feels pretty damn good. If I wouldn't have scored any points, he'd be champion. If I would have, I think, because he ended up at 6th, I didn't know where he was gonna wind up though. We probably could have gotten away with like a 10th place. Yeah, we didn't need the 7th, but I had no idea where Chuck was running. Curious George, Mickey Mouse, Sings, Dom DeLuise, a hell of a run to end this season after really no good runs this year. Joe Mama, Chuck Norris, 2nd in points. I believe I'm remembering correctly. We take 7th, just enough to secure this championship. And they got Stroll in the Park, Yukio, and Gassi rounding out them points. After that, Ricky Ricardo, Magneto didn't score. Neither one of them scored anything. Eclair, why the 2 pit stops? The only one to make 2 pit stops. If he wouldn't have stopped twice, I think he would have been champion. And there wouldn't have been any catching him. Red Bull's just, I mean, where the hell were they this entire year? Williams, typical, and then you got your 1 DNF with the Little Mermaid. 5 points, the final margin. Us over Chuck Norris for that championship. Gassi down by 13, 14 for Magneto. Eclair finishes 15 behind 17. I mean, like, how many of them didn't even score anything? Curious George jumps up with that win. So, same goes for Joe Mama with that pretty good run. Haven't had a good run out of him like that in a while. And you got Dom DeLuise. I think he was in 20th before. At least he got up into the double digits with points. Unfortunately, we were not able to run down McLaren. 20 points down. We chipped into their lead a little bit. At least we beat out Ferrari. Shit, that thing blowed up. Well, my friends, that's gonna do it for another season of F122 Formula NASCAR. We are champions once again. I'm not gonna do any of this contract renewal, end of season, spending our money, resource points, all that stuff. If I come back, then we'll dive headfirst deep into this shit. That's it, if I come back. I get the feeling there's a possibility of that. What if F124, it just doesn't hit the same, and it's not the same experience? There's just something special here, and I'm not going to ignore that. I'm not gonna forget about that. We'll see what F124 has to offer, but if it just ain't it, F122 is always there waiting. Thank you guys for watching. Seriously, thank you so much for making this series what it was. 84 episodes we ran, and the F1 stuff, I'm not an F1 YouTuber. I'm, you know, more NASCAR oriented. The support that you guys have shown the series, that's allowed it to continue. That's allowed it to go 84 episodes. It's all on you guys. It's all because of the support that you've given it. Thank you for that, because I've had a blast doing it. I thank you for watching so much. I love you guys. Oh, very much. And I will see you in F124. I'm done. See you guys in the next video that I do. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye!